Ladies and gentlemen, it is your host here. It is Team Right. So, how's everyone doing on this Wednesday's edition? I am doing this. Okay, everyone. I will discuss my social media accounts when this video is completely over. Now it is time for my quick introduction. I want you guys and gals to sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab something to eat, or grab something to drink. Or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on this subject. And of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. It'll be strictly an article. So please, my viewers, pay attention. I'm not being mean. Just let you know what's down below. Okay, now it has been a while since I talk about this certain WWE former superstar. It's the one, the only RVD, one of a kind. I love doing that. It's been a while since I've done that. Now, RVD had a very awesome career in any wrestling promotion that he steps in the square circle. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but his glory days was the best days of ECW under Paul Heyman. Okay, he was so hardcore. I think you could watch it all on Peacock, all those classic matches until they lose the license from Peacock. Under the WWE umbrella, I mean, he was good, but not under the WCW. I mean, ECW version. I don't know if he ever worked under the WCW. Maybe he has, maybe he has not. Sorry, I messed up my words. Now, RVD is preparing to make his in-ring return, not to the WWE. RVD suffered, I guess he had major injury, so you can read it. This guy is a high flyer. I remember one match many years ago. I think in his time with the WWE, him, I think Jeff Hardy, Vengeance 2001 or 2002 for the hardcore title or something like that, or Intercon title, is one of those titles. He duked it out, and he even duked it out with Taker for the hardcore belt. Yeah, that's the one. At Vengeance. That was a very brutal match. You know, I love that belt. They should bring it back in this modern era, but probably will never work out. You know what I'm saying? Too many people criticize the company, you know, like me. So, you know, that's okay. I'm not the only one, probably. So, back with RVD, I remember Raw vs. SmackDown for the PS2 version. I used to use him as a character versus Jerry Lynch. And I had some great battles in that game. I had a great imagination. I don't know if I'm the only one who ever did that. There's no blood in that game, I don't think. It's been so many flipping years. Too bad they never remastered it and put it onto these systems, you know. But a guy could dream, right? So I wish I could play those games again. So, you know, I don't know if it's available on PlayStation Plus. Probably is. I just don't pay attention. Excuse me again. Let me get some water. Also, I'm so happy that they pulled the trigger and let RVD beat John Cena at that pay-per-view, because you know at the time John Cena was Super Cena and no one is gonna beat him, and they finally give RVD the opportunity, and it stinks that he didn't have a long title run because of what happened behind the scenes, you know, with him and Sabu. He really messed up his career for doing that. I don't understand. I'm just mind-boggling. I know it's 2025, and that happened back in what, 2006. he did something stupid, and the cops pull him over, and then I guess they smell weed on him or whatever. If you want to do weed, that's fine, but don't do it when you're driving. That is a big no-no. But and then I guess he found out about it, and then before you know it, on the episode of ECW under the WWE's brand, on a Tuesday, he lost the belt, and then he lost it on Monday night or however that worked. So they punished him, and then he never got the belt back. They should give him down the road, but they just punished it, and then it took forever to put him in the Hall of Fame. He should have been in the Hall of Fame when he was right away, but not right away, but it takes a while. But he was so fun to watch. Unbelievable. The Van Daminator, he did some crazy stuff. Now, what is your favorite move of RVD? Is he like when he was under the WF umbrella or WWE? They toned his ability down. I don't know why. Maybe because it's like a sports entertainment. I don't know. Let him go do it all. Let him. I want to see 110% with RVD in this company. Also, I remember the match, the original, the classic of the Chamber when he did it to Triple H accidentally. He frog splashed him. He did this, and then he messed up his neck because the Chamber was not really high to compare now. But it was a freak accident. I don't think he has any beef with Triple H back then in real life. Not part of storyline. But can you just imagine RVD won the Chamber instead of HBK? But I guess it was not in the cards for RVD won that match. And what was the time that RVD and Kane teamed up, and then eventually Kane turned on RVD, and then Kane went medieval. That would never work in today's modern era. It just will not. People will be too critical. So it's just a golden era. Kids today will never experience the stuff I grew up with, the people that I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That I call it the golden era, or lightning in the bottle era. However, I know it's called the Russian Aggression era. That is a very good era, no doubt about it. Just like the Attitude era. So every era had their good moments and bad moments. And you know what I'm saying? Not every era in this company is going to be 110%. No, hell no. Okay, sorry for rambling. I do apologize for that. Now, follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media accounts will be down below for sure. Now, if you want to be a part of my show, that'll be amazing. If not, don't worry about it. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tonight. Peace out. Thank you very much for watching my classic videos and my current ones. See you guys tonight sometime.